Hello friends, it's Astro here and welcome back to Shivery Timbers, which is honestly exactly where I want to be right now, considering it's currently almost 8 PM and it's still 40-ish, just under 40 degrees Celsius. So it's thoroughly unpleasant in Melbourne this evening. Adelaide was even worse on the south coast of Australia. It was pretty awful. So all this lovely snow and all these lovely snowplows and my lovely big rocks. Oh my goodness me. It's just, you know, when you're really hot, just think of something really cold and it'll make you feel better.
86 degrees! Use the power of the mind. Think of cold things. Oh no! A blizzard!
Also, drink gin. Cheers. Now, what are we going to achieve this evening? I think that the first thing we need to do is evict all these snow skiers because, honestly, they're fashion choices. I mean, come on. At least go with one of those, like, ski hats that has, you know, the jester bits on the top of it. I think that's probably, you know, probably a little bit cooler than just a standard, I mean, come on. A standard black balaclava? No, thank you. Could you leave, please? Get out of my delightful coastal snowy village. Out you pop. Off you trot. Go on. Go on, piss off. Oh, they're not doing it. Maybe we need another one down here. Let's have one... Should we plop it? These streets are a little bit wobbly. A little bit crinkly. A little bit wonk... Oh, no. No, it's because I don't have enough money to buy another one. Right. Well, never mind then. Let's continue then in plumbing out Edward Green Street. So I think... Should we... I think we should have a little bit more... A few more little dots. Like little corner stores out here. We can have one... Ooh, right next to this guy? He's probably not going to like that, though, I would imagine. Why have we only got this little weird nubbin here? What have I done? Let's get that filled in. Let's get that filled in. That can go in as well. We've just had... I mean, this is very bizarre what's going on here. We've got two little townhouses here. And then there's this, like, weird granny flat out the back. But they do have satellite television, which is pretty nice. You know, if you're into watching television these days. I mean... It's friggin' 2019, mate. About time you learned about cord cutting and about the joys of Netflix and, like, I don't know, Stan is one of the ones that's here in Australia. And you could get into, I don't know, what else is there? There's Hulu in the United States. I remember when that first came out, and I jumped onto it and I was like, oh, this is pretty good, you know, I can see myself watching some Hulu as an alternative, like, you know, it has different things that Netflix doesn't have, and yeah, I'll get into this. And it was like a paid service. I'm not sure what it is now, because they are fully geo-blocked in Australia, as with bloody everything else in the world. It's like, oh, what's that? You guys have the best beaches? Get stuffed, mate. Anyway, so, yeah, so they were charging, and I don't know, let me know if Hulu still does this. They were charging a monthly fee, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm happy to pay. I want to pay for the convenience to watch things whenever I fancy. Let's rock and roll. So I started paying, started getting into it, and then they changed it after a little while and started putting ads on as well on a paid service. To which my answer was, good day, sir. How dare you? I shall not be part of this. I shall not embrace this service for which you have jeopardized. I can't let the bee die. I think we're going to have to leave the bee. I think the bee's going to have to remain threatening the industrial zone. I was sort of pondering for a moment there, like expanding the bee, but you know, the way it stands, I think it's kind of perfect. I'll tell you what though. Have we got a bit of an industry problem? Like, there's not very much going on in the way of industry over here. We've got some water problems, which is not great. I mean, we can fix that. Probably should have already fixed that, but that's fine. So we can get this all plumbed up. Oh, that's a bit a bit skew-if there, but that's fine. That's fine. I wonder how we can expand this. And then have some different-y things. Should we... I mean, where are we? We're still at 1,500. What's our next milestone? We've got to get to 2,000 to be a boomtown, which then lets us unlock a new area, and we can get a ferry, and ore industry specialization, and some fresh, sexy roads, and a water pipe with heating, and a cemetery, and wind turbines, and look at all this good stuff. Look at it! And emergency shelters, which I'm not thrilled about requiring. I don't know if I really want that. I mean, do I have disasters turned on? I don't know. That's new. I have not played since the disasters were turned on. Oh, here they are. What's this then? What's no? Okay, never mind. I don't know how that works, and I don't care to know, quite frankly. It doesn't concern me. I think it's totally fine. Let's get some natural resources checking here. Right, so here, around the rockabout, this is where all the delightful, I guess, forest? Right, and then over here is, fertile land. Jiminy cricket. That is, that's a good amount of fertile land. I mean, this is a snowy map, so I'm not quite sure how we're going to go about, like, you know, planting crops in it. But I have to imagine that it's possible, right? There are snowy areas in the world where it's regularly extremely cold for a lot of the year, you know, and areas where, hey, look at this fella. Hey, buddy. Have you been getting into the bins? I bet you have. Just say good day to reindeer. Alright. There you go, Barry. Barry the bear. Off you go, Barry. Have fun. Oh, yes, and someone did respond to me in the comments and say that, yeah, totally. I mean, bears do get into bins, although they said that this was happening in New Jersey, which surprised me somewhat. I would have expected that New Jersey would have been, I don't know, more urbanized, but I suppose, I mean, I guess the problem is, when I think of New Jersey, I think of, like, you know, the New Jersey from television shows, right? Where it's, oh, look at all this. I reckon we need to get some farming up in here, guys. Should we do some farming? Yeah, shit, yeah, let's do it. Alright, here we go. Like, I know New Jersey from, like, I think The Sopranos was set in New Jersey, wasn't it? Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. I mean, I'm not a huge television watching kind of guy. I know I just said that I you know, I enjoy Netflix and all that sort of stuff, but I'm not a huge sitting down and watching TV, although there've been a few things recently that I've enjoyed. But I don't know, I guess I just don't, I'm not like a super huge getting into things. There's only been a few shows really recently that have kind of tickled my fancy, as it were, and that would have been like Game of Thrones. I mean, it's pretty hard to, like, get around Game of Thrones. It's a pretty stonkingly good show, all told. Let's go to here, and then we'll bring it back like this. Oh, farmlands. Here we go. And then, I think we need, like, so these can be farmland, and then what we'll do is we'll get some dirt roads, because I can't build dirt roads yet. Or can I? No, 2-lane road. 2-lane. Is it further in? Oh, it is. Hello. Alright, so we'll get some dirt roads coming off. Right, and we'll have those... I'll tell you what, we'll grid this up. We'll do like an American style. Like, have you seen some parts of America are pretty amazing to look at on Google Earth, because they're just, you know, people go, oh gosh, grids are great, but they're only great for, like, cities and stuff. Don't tell that to the United States, because there are sections of the US where it is just incredible amounts of grids, because they've got all these huge farms, like, spread out all over the place. Just, you know, all laid out in a grid. And these grids are like a mile per side. Or more. Or is it 10 miles? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It doesn't really matter though. Honestly, I mean, this is just old Astro doing a bit of Lego talk, doing a bit of jibbery jabbering. Should we get some we'll get some pipes in under here first, eh? We'll get this all hooked up like this. Bring it down to here, connect it down to there. Lovely jubbly. Let's get some electrometricity piped over here as well. I mean, I say piped. It's not really a pipe. It's more of a wire, which is fine. I mean, it's like creative license, right? I'm allowed to do that. It's my city. I can do what I want. But wait, how do I make farm? Because that's not farm. That's just industrial. That's not farm. That's office. And that's D zone, so that's not what I want. I think I need to, like, put a region in, right? I need to do a region where I draw it out and say this is a farming area. But I don't think that I can actually do regions yet. No? Or industry. Right. Can I... Where is region? Where is... Please to be point out. Where... No, it's not there. It is not there. What do we got here? Rose... Oh, districts. Right. Okay, we got it. Alright. It's a district. I got it. We got this. Alright. So we'll just sort of doodly-do around here, right? We'll just have this section here. And we'll call this... Ooh, Holly Square? No, thank you. We're going to call this... Alpine Meadows. Ah, isn't that lovely? You know what? I tell you what. If this is going to be a farming zone, right? Policies, right? What's how do I schools out? Oh, can I not create farmy places? No, I can't do any of this stuff yet. I can't do any of this. All right. Well, let's just earmark that up. And then we'll get in and we'll mark up a few. Let's get... Oh, look. Here we go. This Concord Park. Ooh, that's actually quite nice. But let's get this set up here. So this can all be lined up. Or should we... I mean, should we have Sad Pac-Man and then, you know, the B-Body and Dongtown? I feel like we should. I feel like that's going to be the nicest way to do it. I could do the whole thing as Militant B. But mate, look, we might merge the suburbs later on. So this is Dong B. Right, here we go. We'll get that all doodly-doop. And then we'll just snick off a little bit on the end there. Lovely. So this can be Dong B. Right, great. This is the Rockabout, because that was its original name. Ooh, hello. We're just drifting ever so slowly northwards. Okay, cool. And what was this? This is Sad Pac-Man. Oh, yeah. Actually, hang on a second. We've got Sad Pac-Man as a road, and we've got the Rockabout listed as the road name. I reckon we'll just merge them together. Alright, here we go. Doodly-doo. We'll just have the whole thing set up here. We can split them up later on if we need to. It's fine. This is just... Militant... Aroused Militant B. There we go. Because he's, you know... He's threatening industry. He's like an environmentalist bee. It's good. I like it. Alright, cool. And then you've got Smoggy McSmog area here, but I don't want that to stay there. Right? I mean, it is creating a bit of pollution at the moment, but I want to move that, I don't know, maybe over the other side. I mean, there's more land over there I want to use. Maybe down here. Maybe down here. And then we can shift the poo pipe down there as well. So that we can, you know... make sure that the poo is as far away from people as possible. I don't like poo near people. People and poo are probably, potentially... No, I can't think of something else that starts with P. That's fine. We need some more power, apparently. Which is a bit concerning, because I thought this bad boy was going to do us for quite some time. And it doesn't appear that that's the case. It doesn't appear that that's going to be, you know, it's just not doing the trick. It's not keeping up with what we need to do. So let's get, I'll tell you what, let's get a couple of additional cheeky super happy, fun time. No, I can't afford any more than one. Because we are struggling for... How much are these bloody things? They are 6,000. And this is 12,000. Well, why did I put one of these in? Can I sell this? Relocate. Open the budget panel. No. I can bulldoze it and get 4,500 back. Hello. I think we found a loophole here, boys. Here we go. Let's get rid of these. We're gonna choke for a little bit of cash for a little while. And then we're gonna make everyone very upset because, wait, why didn't I get refunded all of that money? Oh, it's because it's 19... Oh. Well, I seem to have made an error. In that I can't math. I thought this was $12,000. And I thought that I was going to get 4,500 back from each of those, but... Like, I demolished 6 of those. What happened to my 4,500 ding-dongs? Am I, smoking the reefer? Is that what's going on here? Am I just not comprehende? Or am I just a massive dangus? I'm pretty sure it is the massive dangus sort of situation. In that, you know, I have just blacked out my entire freaking city. And somehow they're still growing though. So that's okay. That's alright. Maybe we can just ride this out. We'll just hold fast and see what we can do about getting some additional cash out of fresh people joining this city. Oh, we're in desperate times now. Okay, so now we've lost enough power that the pumping station has been knocked out. So now everyone's without water as well. And now people are starting to leave. Which is not good, because we're still 4,000 away. And we... Right. Can I have more rent, please? This is probably a desperately bad thing to do. I probably should have done this beforehand, quite frankly. Can I get a loan? Oh, I can. Oh, look. Quick, get this. Okay, great. Here we go. Don't worry, friends. I got this. We got this. Here we go. We're just going to donk this right here. We'll wait for that to go. And away we go. Look at that. Come on back in, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, Shivery Timbers welcomes you. And I tell you what, I feel like I don't want to educate these guys yet. And this whole farming thing, that was a bit of a furphy, right? I can't make farmland yet. I mean, I could just dash farmland entirely and just build out another suburb over here. And I may just do that. I may just do that. But what I think we need to do is start looking at the quality of how this place looks and feels and smells and potentially tastes. I'm not sure. Can you taste a suburb? I mean, sometimes in my suburb you can taste frying onion when you walk outside. I'm not sure what to make of that, but like it kind of smells like onions. Like someone's frying onions. It's... Oh, hang on. Is that going to be like snowy? When's it... Oh, look, it is. Oh. Guys, this is lovely. And it actually meshes better with the snowy land than when it's got the grassy stuff, right? Because sometimes the grass kind of doesn't line up well. Should we have, like... What's this? A sledding hill? Frickin' curling park. Shit, yeah. We absolutely... Like, this isn't just a want. This isn't just a want. This isn't a frivolous thing. I'm not sitting here going, well, you know, it'd be nice to have a curling park. I think a curling park is utterly 100% necessary. Like, I want to have this written down as, like, this is, like, look at it. I mean, look at this. Get out, get some curling happening. This should be a basic human right in Shivery Timbers. Everyone should be within no more than 3 blocks of a curling park, so they can get out there with their big... Are they metal? Are they made from metal? I think they're made from metal. I don't know. Tell me in the comments below. I'm assuming that they're probably sort of some kind of like metal thing with a handle on top, and you go across the road and bish bash bosh. You try and stop on that little target, and then you're done. And you know what? I think it looks fun. I think it looks super fun. I wouldn't have the foggiest what it's like, because look, I hate to admit it, growing up in Australia, there's not a lot of snow to be had. Not a super huge amount. To the extent that yeah, I've never seen snow. In my life, I've never been in a place where there has been snow falling from the sky in... Actually, no, I tell you what. When I was younger, so my father used to work in radio, and he was, it was the middle of winter, and we lived in a little town on the mid-north coast of New South Wales where it was delightful, lovely little place, gorgeous. And so on the news on the radio that morning, he had to like do the weather report and all that sort of stuff, and he basically got the word that oh yeah, so guess what? There is, what the heck is this? A Magica theme park? Oh, from the world of Midgard? God damn it, I love those games. They're the greatest games for basically hating your friends instantaneously. Anyway, so Pops got the weather report that morning, and he's like, righto, well, it says that it's snowing in the little town in the hills above where we grew up. Or where I grew up, where we lived at the time. And he's like, he gets home and he's like, come on, quick, let's go. And we jumped in the car and we drove up there, and it's like, an hour and a half drive up the mountain to get up there. And yeah, by the time we got up there, there was like a few tiny flakes falling down one at a time. So it wasn't exactly snow. It was just cold. It was very cold, but it was just cold. So that's fine. That's fine. It was good fun. It was a lovely trip. We had a pie on the way back, which was nice, and yeah, it was good. Anyway, so yeah, snow. Never seen it. Probably should. I think when winter rolls around again this year, I might. Maybe I'll hire like a 4-wheel drive and go up to the snowy areas up near Melbourne. That'd be nice, actually. I think I'll do that. Alright, tell you what. Let's get ourselves a new area, right? Because I want to leave this as a sleepy little... Oh, hello. What's happening here? Why are you without power? Not enough electricity. We have dashed our electricity once more. We'll pop in one last coal plant, but I want this to be the very last, guys. From here, I want to research and use something that's going to be a little bit more efficient than these bad boys. I may be an Australian, but burning coal for power it's not something that I enjoy. I don't particularly like that. I would prefer to use anything else. But look, that's just me. Some Australians, you may have seen on the news, love it. Our current Prime Minister, before he became the Prime Minister, decided to go into Parliament with a piece of coal and basically wave it about and tell everyone how great coal is. Which, I mean, there's... Anyway, not super thrilled with how our system of government is functioning or not at the moment. I mean, we could get a new Prime Minister tomorrow. You never know. It just turns out to be... It's a bit of a lucky dip. Sometimes you'll have a Prime Minister that lasts for a full term, and that's always thrilling, right? I reckon that all the sports bet places, they should really get a long game on, where you put bets on how many weeks into their tenure before a Prime Minister gets stabbed in the back. I think that'll be fun. I think that'd be, like, they could make a good scratch out of that. And you never know, like, they could get to the point where they get a PM that lasts for, like, an entire turn. Wouldn't that be amazing? Maybe even 2. And I think, you know, they'd make some scratch out of that. They'd definitely make their money back. And it's just, look, guys, I mean, I hate you because I think gambling is rat shit. But if you want to give that a crack, please, feel free. You know, see what you come up with. See what you can come up with. Now, while I've been rambling, I've been thinking the whole farming section over here, and I think I'm rambling so much because it's very hot and I'm wearing a full, you know, pair of cans, like a big over-the-ear headset. And honestly, I think my brain is starting to melt. I'm starting to see stars. I've just taken one. Oh, hey, we're a boom town. Nice. We can expand, and we get transport, and we get taxi, and a bus, and all this crap. All this fun stuff. And highways. We can make highways now. Lovely. Right. Anyway, I've just taken one of my ear cups off, and it is mildly helping, but I am still sweating quite badly. It's fine. It's total. Look, this is just the nature of living in a land down under, where I don't know. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head how that goes. I mean, it's possibly because it's not actually an Australian song. The band that sang that song were actually from New Zealand, so it's okay. It's alright. I mean, good on them. You know, good on them for giving it a go. And I appreciate that. You know, they've given it a red-hot try. Yeah, it's just, you know, personal preference. Personal preference. How about, let's get this, and we'll bring it straight out like this, and then we'll do, there we go, and then we'll hook him up to there, and then we'll do like this. Oh, look how good this looks. This is freaking fantastic. Alpine Meadows, which was going to be just farmland, and probably still should be, but, you know, critically, I am a very lazy person. I want to see this just, like, absolutely rocketing skywards, right? I want to see that we've got a good amount of cash in reserve, so that we can do whatever it is that we want to do. Can we make paths? Where the hell are they? Are they in parks? Is this it? What's this? Plaza. Get down the plaza. Sorry, there was the shopping centre where I grew up was called the Plaza, and everyone said the Plaza because that's the sort of place that it was. It was a little bit. What's the word? Bogan. A little bit bogan. A little bit. You know, for those who are unaware of the term bogan, it's basically an Aussie redneck. Essentially. It's, you know, I mean, look, bogan's nice. You know, or Westies, if you're from Sydney, they're called a Westie. Or just old mate. Old mate's fine as well. I shouldn't complain. I'm one of them. You know, it's not something to be. It's not something to be ragging on someone about just because they enjoy, you know, fishing. And, I mean, fishing's fun. I mean, I guess. I'm not really much of a fisherman myself. I've just realized that that's on a diagonal. I'm going to leave that. And, if you are triggered by that diagonal road, please do let me know, in the comments. Oh, look. Guys. Guys. Mini rockabout. Ready? Go like this. Go like this. Go like this. Oh, shit. Nope. From here, go out 2 units, and then bring it. Oh, it's 3 units, but I want to go out 2. 2, 3. 2, 2. Can we have 2? Do I have 2? 2, 2. 2 units. 2 units. Going once. Going twice. And we're going to go. This is kind of wonking. Oh, my Jesus. Alright, can we bring this one around, I guess... Ooh, look. Oh, that's alright. Let's get that in there like that. Ah, shit, yeah, look. Alright, we got this. We got this. We need some trees in here, though. Dinky donk. Dink. Oh, hello. Oh, mate. Ugh. Oh. What do we got here? Vegetation. Desert. No, I don't. Ooh. Was ist das? A sinkhole? An earthquake? Oh, no, I don't. I'm not sure that I want any of these things. Wait. 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 When did this happen? What's the... Look at it. Oh, shit. We can... No, I need to ignore. No, I need to... No, we walk away from that. That will be dangerous. Do I not have any, like, park benches and stuff? I don't think that I do. I'm gonna have to, like, go and get some asset packs to get some additional stuff. Because we need, critically badly, you know, park benches and, like, I don't know. What else can you have? What else goes in this? Oh, look! Why didn't I do them all like, oh shit, I'm gonna knock that guy's house down to put a path through it. Why didn't I do them all with this curvy-wurvy sort of thing? God damn. That looks great. These ones now look really trash. Do they look trash? I feel like they kind of look trash. Okay, we're gonna, screw it. No, it's fine. It's fine. But we do, I reckon, we do need to change these two. Dink donk donk, and then dinky donk donk donk. Right? So these two bits. And you know what? Right, we'll just have those bits as like a little shopping nook in the middle there. And all these people can like come out of their back door and hop the fence onto the walking path and then walk straight down here. They don't ever need to go near the road. Right? The road can just be for cars. These guys can walk down here and just, there you go. Grab a deck of smokes. Grab a Chico. Maybe, you know, maybe an oak. Chocolate milk. Ooh, well, no, I used to be quite partial to the old oak chocolate milk until I realized that it was, you know, essentially full of sugar. May as well drink a can of soft drink, which is, you know, not the greatest. And I started to not really quite enjoy drinking milk, even when chocolate flavored. There's something about milk these days that just makes me a little bit gurgly in the tum-tum. Which is strange, you know. I'll eat cheese like it's going out of fashion. Butter, I will basically put like, you know, I mean, geez, my scrambled eggs that I have for breakfast consists of, it's like Gordon Ramsay's recipe, right? It consists of like 4 eggs and then like 2 tablespoons of butter, and that's it. And then salt and pepper. And that's all that's in my... I have, you know, 2 big bits of toast with a mountain of scrambled eggs on top. And there you go. Here's my brekkie. Don't have that every day. I don't really want to die of cholesterol poisoning. Or, you know, my heart valve's packing up with butter. But, oh my goodness me. Butter is... Wait a second. Has this got... Why are you guys stopping here? I don't see any traffic lights. There's just like a pedestrian crossing there. Which is not what we want. Can we turn that off? Build crossing. No, I want to remove the crossing. What is this? No? No. I want that? No. I want, what is this? Upgrade. Build crossing. Can I right click? No, I can't. I cannot remove the crossing using whatever this mod is that I have. I'm not sure which one this is. I think it's Road Anarchy. But yeah, that's not the greatest. Everyone seems to be stopping here at Stephen Street. So let's just destroy Stephen Street. Apologies if your name is Stephen, with a PH. Stephen. I mean, I can't really say too much, because I'm, you know, my name is Lee with an Leigh, which is names are funny things. Names are funny things, especially when they come from a historical place, and they're from an historical version of English that is no longer in widespread use. Anyway, well, there you go. Alpine Meadows. It's pretty gross right now. But now that we've got, like, we're racking in some cash here, I reckon next episode we need to get cracking. I mean, I kind of just, let's just go back to the aggravated bee. The aroused militant bee. Look, he's just so happy, except for the fact that he's very disappointed in the state of industry in this nation and how it's just destroying the environment. It's an understandable thing. Anyway, so we'll leave that there. Friends, thank you very much for joining me. I do hope that you've enjoyed yet another nambly-bambly session of me being very hot and, yeah, just doing some things. Alright, I'll catch you next time, friends. See ya.